Hey guys, what is up? How you doing? Welcome back to Monday Recap, where we recap what we did at the store this week. Three things. One, and upstairs neighbors are doing something. Two, so you're probably gonna hear any noise. Two, nose is fine. Just got that line again. Three, my throat is still feeling really weird, even though I'm taking medicine. So, sound weird? My bad. And fourthly, this is the very first week where we did not come on Friday and where we had a second location open. It did not do very good, which is to be expected. So the aisle I'm on is very specifically for handmade items. The aisle that would do better on is more so the yellow aisle, which is 2 aisles down. So we're thinking about, instead of doing a booth, maybe do a table in the middle in front of my booth. We think that might be better. So we're actually going to try that out on this Friday, the 4th of July. It is considered a holiday at my job, so we are off. Now, disclaimer, I am leaving work early on Thursday, to get a tooth extracted, so hopefully I'll be fine on Friday. If I'm not, though, I won't actually go to the market. And I do good on Fridays, so I am going to try to go, but I'm not going to push myself if I don't feel up to it. But I know you guys are here for the totals, but before we get to the totals, let's do something different. Because I didn't do the math on the totals. Let's start with what we need to make. We're going to mix it up. Oh, that line's there. Ignore the line. So, we are down to a singular cow, and it is the non-baby safe pink cow. So for baby safe snugglers, I have, I didn't finish writing this out. That's awkward. Hold on. There's I found a chicken mini pattern snuggler. Because, I have a duck snuggler, and I've got all the other animals, and I got a chicken snuggler. But the chicken snuggler is the big one, and I don't really want the big one. I want, a little one. So I found the pattern, so that's done. Okay. I may or may not get it, but I'm going to add it to the list. Oh, wait, did I add it? No, I didn't add it there. Okay, yeah, 3 baby cow snugglers in the baby safe form. A chicken. I don't know. We'll put a duck on here, but I'm not, stressing about that. Now, for the the non-baby safe snugglers, I would like the black and white cow, the brown and white cow, the chicken snuggler in the big size, the possum, minis. Oh boy, guys. I feel like I need to start with these, but we'll see. Now, these are just, random numbers in general that I generated. If we don't get to all of them, I'm not going to stress. But 15 bees. I have 5 left. Some of those will be keychains. Some of them will not be keychains. We're going to stick to black and brown, brown and yellow, black and yellow, and strawberry. Because strawberry, it doesn't do as good as the other colors, but it does good still. So, leggy frogs. So, this one's going to be a stretch. I'm probably not going to do all these, but 9. I've got 1. So, 1 and 9 is 10 because I like even numbers. So, mini turtles. I sold 2. So, I was thinking 8, but I think that might be too many. Actually, no, I think that might be perfect because I think 4 per row, and there's 2 more rows, so 4 and 4, 8. I think that should be perfect, because I want to finish this yarn. And I made 1 turtle shell, and then I was like, what am I doing? I can't make, so I brought the stuff to make the turtles, but then I realized I couldn't make the turtles because I didn't bring my poly pellets. I'm like, oh, because I'm not about to be messing with that out there. Oh, no, thank you. So we need 8 of those. I put Oh, I see, I see. Mini chickens. We don't actually need too many mini chickens, but I just want to restock some white. I actually didn't look at the colors I needed. If I'm not mistaken, I think I need the black and white variegated yarn. I think I'm out of those. So we'll see. Now, what we do need. Regular chickens. I am completely out of white small chickens. So I'm thinking 3 whites and then one like a blue-white variegated because I didn't have that one. I've got brown, blue, and the black and white variant, and then a fuzzy white. The new brunette chicken size, we got 1 left. It's not actually selling, but I would like to make possibly 5 more and or 3 more. 4 axolotls, we got 1 left, and I just put swains in general because I still have that entire basket of swains. Like, remember that one day, like, this entire thing is just swains, and I'm like, I just need the bodies for them, you know? So I am recording Wednesday's video. It was supposed to be something, and it's not going to be what it is supposed to be. It is what it is. It's my life. It's chaotic. But the custom order dragon did not come. So I'm like, so we talked about it, and I told her to be ready Saturday, and she said, okay, great. She picked the colors. She did not pay, though. So I'm not going to sell it, because obviously it was a custom, but she didn't show up. So I'm like, so you'll see it in Wednesday's footage, but I made a new, like I redid my store, and I got signs, and then on the signs is how to build a custom dragon. So whenever somebody's looking at that, I kind of just show them. Nobody bought one, which I find is so sad, but it might be because I raised the price. I did raise it to $15. It's just, I know it's small, but it does take a lot of time, you know? But alas, let's get into what you're really here for. And yes, I know how bad this looks, but this is not my booth. So we're going to start off with booth 2. We had a second store right next to my store. There's a video on Wednesday's video. It was just odds and ends throughout the house, art supplies, yarn, more art supplies, storage stuff, squishies, Beanie Boos, like bunch of stuff. That was, I'm just going to round up for simplicity, $80 for 2 days. I did not make that. I only made 2 sales. I didn't make any sales today. So we're going to move it to a table and maybe hopefully it will sell a little better. We'll see. I am trying to sell most of that online as well. Okay, I got my laptop to do the math and the calculations. So if we're counting online orders, which I am going to count it because it was technically in the store when it sold. We sold a Beanie Boo leopard cat for $5. I had quoted her $8 for shipping, and it was only $5. So I immediately texted her, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what happened. She's in, like, LA. She's, like, way far away from me. I'm like, shipping was wrong. I can send it back to you. She's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, bless. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this in any video, but I need a lot of dental work done. It's not cheap. We're up in the thousands already, and I'm like, we have care credit, so we're good, but I'm like, I hate it. So anything I'm making here is just gonna go towards that, and yeah. So the first thing we sold was the Kid Ron 1 pound in the peach color that I had been trying to sell for a long time. And then that anniversary cake, the massive one, the wool one that was on the shelf in the bottom corner. Another vendor brought it out to me, and I had them both at $5 each, and she's like, will you take $8 for everything? I'm like, that's only a $2 difference, of course, take it. So she took it. We had movies at $5 as well, and they haggled for $2, so he got 3 movies for $6, and then the Beanie Boo. So store 2 for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, made $22, which is not good, but we made money, and that is A-okay in my book. And it's not in my living room. So for context, this is stuff that was either given to us, we found around the house that we don't want, and just stuff like that. So, yeah. I actually wasn't sure how good we did. We did amazing. So for context, we already bought July's booth as well. So there was a lot of going back and forth, a lot of issues with the office about MySpace being MySpace. They kept saying that it was open, and if it's open, that means somebody can buy it. And that's not good. So we literally fought with them for like 2 weeks, and not really fought with them, but you know. And I think finally last week they just now figured it out. I'm like, but there somehow ended up with us getting a very sizable credit. And a credit isn't real money, but you can add it towards your booth fee. So instead of $200 for the month, we paid $67. So if we count this money, July's already been paid for. So anything in July is pure profit if we look at it that way. And I am just truly blessed by that. So I don't know what happened. We're not going to question it. But technically July's been paid for. So we're good. So starting yesterday, June 28th, we sold a bunch of seasonal stuff. And I'm like, okay. The first thing to go was the Witch Ghost Mushy Boy. And if you remember way back in the day, I was doing the Mushy Boys and really fun, cool add-ons. We had the witch one, the poison one, the pumpkin. And then some of them had like a ghost variation. So yeah, that was that. Oh yes, the loaf cats. So I had two loaf cats. The one loaf cat sold for $5. The Witch Ghost Mushy Boy was $5 as well. That just means it was the ghost variant of the Mushy Boy. 2 mini chickens for $8. A turtle. That was the bigger one, which again is in Wednesday's video. Sorry. Here's the turtle. But $8. A mini bee. Oh, so the mini bee actually gave me... Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. The way I wrote this was confusing. So the turtle gave me $20 and told me to keep the $2. So they actually paid $10 for that turtle instead of $8. And the mini bee was the same scenario. She gave me a $5 and told me to keep the extra $1. So it's like, thank you so much. And then somebody actually bought the hot dog, and I did not put that on our restock list. Oh, I also want to make the actual wiener dogs. Like, I've got the dachshund pattern. I've got one. Like, I gotta make it. I don't actually know how much of this I'm gonna get to, but we'll see. 2 mini chickens sold. The pink normal leggy frog sold. Like, the actual size one sold. So we got purple, yellow, and 2 blues left. A chicken swing sold. And that was it for Saturday. We made a $66. And then on Sunday, we sold a dino, which is the one we made on the Disney thing. That was last week's video. The chicken bird body, again, it's in Wednesday's video. You haven't seen it yet, but it's sold. That was $12. So it was 8 and 5. So, and then a baby turtle, which again, you'll see Wednesday. So we actually sold 2 baby turtles back to back. But in the first order, they also got one of the pink axolotls, so it was 6 and 8 for $14, and then the baby turtle right after for $6. Now, this is where it gets amazing and really helped me out. She got my last 2 baby safe cow snugglers, the smaller ones, for $15. So she got 2 of them for $30. I think she got brown and brown and white and pink and white. So yeah. We sold a Peep, the yellow one, for $5. The Jumbo Acorn. I actually forgot to put that on the list again. Hold on. Okay, those are on the list. We sold that for $15. And I brought up a smaller version of a ghost that I had just in case the dad didn't want to pay that. But he's like, no, she wants that one. I'm like, okay. The mini pink, light pink Octo for $4. This color right there. The flamingo on a swing sold. I was like, yes. People keep picking up the pig, but nobody wants that pig. I'm like, take the pig. Somebody actually almost got the jumbo chicken. I was like, please, I will give you the bucket it's in. Like, take it. So they got a mini chicken with the flamingo on a swing for $9. And then our last sale of the day, the s'mores and another Peep for $28. I think she thought I gave her a discount. I did not. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. The s'mores were $20 and the Peep was $8. Maybe the tag for s'mores said $25? I don't remember though. Again, I don't... Did you guys see s'mores? It might be in Wednesday's video. Just imagine the dowel rod right there. The dowel rod. Imagine a dowel rod with 2 removable s'mores on top of it. And it being adorable. So if we borrow $11 from the second booth, which I'm going to do, we made $200 today. And that's about $100 a day. And I am truly blessed. And I am really excited to start making some new stuff. I've got a lot of ideas. And let's go get started. You probably won't see all of them, but you'll see everything I talked about on Wednesday. So tune in to Wednesday, and hopefully you guys enjoy.